Now, for a lot of you guys that have been following the channel, or if you're new to the channel, we started from the bottom. I'm talking about in the back of my dad's garage, we had a makeshift spray booth, and then we upgraded to a blow-up Chinese portable spray booth, and been rocking with that for about 3.5 years, until about a month ago. Now, about a month ago, I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I found someone who was selling a spray booth. Now, before I go ahead and just show you guys everything from the building of the booth and all the legal stuff, I've got to give you guys a little bit of a backstory so you guys know what's going on. I've been shopping for a booth. I found this one. I struck a deal with the guy, and come to find out, he wasn't legally able to sell the booth. It was the wife, but he made it seem like the wife was a girlfriend. So we bought the booth, we load up, we get over there. I end up giving him some money. He leaves. Then the girlfriend, which is the wife, shows up with the cops, and we make a deal. Then fast forward from that, the oldest son is now trying to say that they shouldn't have sold it, it's worth more money, and they trying to press charges on me. Which leads to why I'm asking you guys to help support us, because I pulled the trigger, I already bought the booth, I spent so much money fixing it up, and we still have more stuff to do. And whether we keep the booth, it's gonna be expensive to fix it, and whether we have to give it back or fight, which legally I think we're good because we got everything documented, but still, it's gonna cost if we have to hire lawyers. But anyways, we'll get into that after. Let's go back a month ago to the beginning of this story, and I guess I'll just update you guys as it goes along. Morning, guys. It's 4:30 a.m. right now, and we are heading to Bamberg, South Carolina. We have a 40-foot trailer, a rollback, a forklift, and we're waiting for Edwin to get here because he's the one that's gonna be doing all the driving. Mr. Bentley man himself. Hey, you got the coffee? I got the coffee too. Hold on. Oh man, you ready to take this road trip, brother? It is, bro. Listen, man, it's all right. We're doing all right. You from up north? You should be used to this. I haven't been there a long time. Well, we got good news, bad news. Good news is we're not stranded. Bad news is we already got a flat. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but inside there, yeah, you guys can see that right there. We gotta fix that before we hit the road. You know how to weld rubber? Just what you need right before a long road trip, a flat. But hey, everything happens for a reason. Now, after 5 hours of looking for tires, we finally found a shop and get us back on the road to go buy our spray booth. Guys, we're finally back on the road. Now you can say take two. Now you can take two. Golly, bro. Look at the dog. Look at the dogs. Damn. No, I see the paint booth. Where's the oven? I'm saying. Hey, guys. Where's your mom at? Now, I know what you guys are thinking, and let me tell you, I did get pictures from the guy. They were pretty blurry, and I promise you guys, it did not look this run down in the pictures. But we were already there, so I figured let's at least just check it out and see exactly how bad it is. And it was as bad as it looked. The lighting was over 20 years old. The wiring was all chopped up. They disconnected the remote box. The fan was missing the motor, and the place was just a complete dump. Now, after speaking with a lawyer, I will just tell you guys, I'm not gonna put all the footage in. Long story short, we made a deal for $1,200. I gave him some money so that he can get some gas into supposedly a machine that they were gonna use to unload the heater, and he was gonna be back within 30 minutes. Well, that's not what happened. We started taking apart the booth. After we gave him the money, he was gone for about 2 hours, and I recorded some of just how the booth was starting to look, and then girlfriend, which is actual wife, shows up and tells us we're not supposed to be there, and that she was with the cops, and that the cops were on the way. All right, you're good. I don't.
I'm going home and I'm not coming back now.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted.
If you get any issues, like I said, if you dial 911 from here, it'll come straight to us.
Now, luckily, when the cops showed up, I explained to him everything. I showed him all the proof of all the messages that I had with this guy, and they just told me whatever money I gave him, I was out of, and I had to renegotiate and make a new deal with her if I wanted the booth. So that's what I did. We made a deal. The next day, we loaded up the booth. I paid her the rest of the cash. Appreciate you for everything.
You're welcome.
Bro.
Thank you. Y'all are so welcome. I'm sorry that
Listen,
it was like this.
it is what it is. This trip was a success. You're tired? I'm tired too. Now we're back home. We have the booth unloaded, and it's time to get to work so we can get the slab poured to start building up this booth. And trust me, it wasn't easy and it wasn't quick. So guys, we prepared everything for this concrete to get poured about a week ago, but I figured I'll show you guys some of it because the last time you guys are gonna see this look like this. First batch of concrete, boys. Oh, she's bringing out the heavy artillery. Bam. There we go. Now I figured some of you guys would like to see this process because I know it sure entertained me. Watching a whole slab get poured out and laid down smooth in a day was real freaking cool. The only bad part of this entire process is to make sure you don't damage anything, you have to wait 7 days. And so that's what we did. We waited till the 7th day at midnight, and then we got straight to work, and I had my buddy Brandon come on over to help me start building the booth. So it's like gonna be midnight. We got Brandon over here from Miller's Miata. You guys already know Brandon. You guys already know DIY Gang Fashion. We gotta just be up all night and get it done. We got a long night ahead of us, Brandon. Technically day 2, but I'm still on day 1. Day 1 going into day 2. Now we got the main structure built. Huge shout out to Brandon for staying here and helping me put this booth up last night. We're about halfway there. We still got a lot of things left to do. First is, we gotta finish putting up the air box. Thank God we got a forklift, boys and girls. All right, let's build this box. I used a piece of wood to hold this up, and it was propped so well that after I was done, the wood stayed where it's at. See, this is a good helping wood right here. Oh man, that is hilarious. 22 minutes. Let's go, record time. Bam. I just gotta tighten everything down. And Brandon should be on his way here, so I'm gonna take a 2-second water break so I can have someone go through my pain with me. I know you guys are going through it with me, but you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have an extra set of hands. I literally just took my break like 5 minutes ago, and then I just hear your voice. So it kind of worked out perfectly. So the upper box is already done. Everything's squared. Now what we got left to do is we got to build the duct, so then that way when I line up the heater, the duct is going to pretty much tell us where that box is going to go. Okay. Instead of trying to figure everything out. So then that way, once the heater's set in place and everything, then I can put the back wall up, and then we'll be good to go. But so far, man, it's square. It's not wobbly no more. I freaking went to town anchoring this thing.
We'll be done in 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? 2 days later. 2 days later, guys.
So guaranteed, man.
So guys, this is day 12 of just building this booth, and we figured out most of the electrical. We're right now piggybacking off the compressor setup. We just eliminated that, and we're wiring directly to the blower to see if everything that we have is connected here. Just put this up there so they can see it.
There's this Chinese soup.
I was just saying Italian spaghetti. So hopefully all this works, and we'll know right now. Nah, you go ahead. I'll let you do the honors because I want to see. Nothing happened.
Okay, I'm gonna do something, okay?
What?
I'm gonna force close that contact to see if the motor will blow.
Okay. Hey. Guys, this is exciting. Hold on, we'll get back to you guys when we figure this out. This has been 17 days in the making. Now, before we get into all the legal last-minute stuff, I gotta show you guys the booth. I think making it so nice is probably the reason why it's all happening, but I gotta show you guys it. So it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me.
I think it's pretty perfect.
Nah, it's pretty nice. We ordered gaskets. We're still waiting for them to come in, but they had like this freaking
Hinge.
Yeah, okay, they had a cheap hinge. Took that out, welded this. Look at that. Not going anywhere. Look at it.
And that's intended for a fence.
No, for a spray booth. You know how much these things cost? One of the latches for a spray booth are like $300. Now, again, if you guys want to go on DIY,
you could have checked on eBay though. Why did you check?
I looked on eBay. I couldn't find them, but you know what? This works for now. If you guys want to assist us and go on DIYing.com and grab some merch, grab a shirt or two, that will go to the lights and to finishing the heater makeup unit, which we'll get to that next. But look at this. It's been raining in here. We're going to be building. Whoa, it has an echo.
You can come in here. Oh, I know we're going to come and sing.
Yeah, okay. So we're waiting. We got to build the lean-to. That's another thing that we got to factor in, guys. We're going to be building a lean-to. I built the booth first. We tried to use a tarp to cover everything, and as you can see, it's kind of working. It worked for like a day.
It's wet. There's like one dry spot.
Two. There's one right there, one over there.
Okay.
So, you know, we need to upgrade the lights though. We need to build a lean-to, and yeah, the back part. But for now, I don't care. Look how smooth it's going. Look. Oh, he can't.
Wait, you didn't show them the inside.
Oh, well, yeah. Let me show you. Yeah. Double opening. It's double opening.
Hold on.
Look at it.
Hold on.
Ready?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh man.
And that's what we need.
It's the little things. But yeah, we're waiting for all the gaskets to come in, guys. It's painted. I know I could repaint it again. Maybe in the future someday, not today. We do have to upgrade the light stove for just code and everything. So if you guys do go on DIYing.com, that is going to go into the lights because these lights are not cheap.
No.
I did not realize how expensive.
And the filters are not cheap either.
Yeah, the filters. Well, the filters, they're not cheap, but for a full set of filters, it's like $300 per light, and we have about 12 lights. It's almost $600. You could find some of them for like $500.
Well, I'm saying the filters for both together is like $500.
Yeah, together it's $500.
So it's about the same.
Yeah, the set of the well, that's for one set of lights. We need to buy 12.
So 12 times 6.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah. Do the math on that one.
That's a lot.
Use a tarp. I don't know if I got the footage of it. I do. I'll just put it in.
It's not there
Yeah,
anymore.
I got stung by 3 wasps in this whole ordeal. So this has been freaking a nightmare putting this up together. But yeah, we got to take that tarp down. We got the duct all put together. I ended up having to make, because the motor was missing, I cut the bracket, I cut everything, and modified it to fit onto this fan, and welded it all up, so now it actually works like it needs to. And
There's a big ball of water right above your head.
there's a big ball. Oh my god, if that was freaking... I wanted to know if I turned
I
on
wish
the
I
fan.
had a dart right now. Just
I like that couple that just... I wonder, that power is on. Yeah, is that power on? Yeah, that power is on. I haven't shown you guys this. We did one mini clip, but I figured for the sake of this video, hopefully
is anything wet?
I hope not.
The
But for
electrical over there.
For the sake of this video, I'm gonna turn on this fan and see if all this works. That's probably gonna go flying. Water's gonna get everywhere. So just stand like right there so you can like keep
Witness
clear.
if it falls on you.
You ready?
No.
1, 2, 3. I didn't think about that one because it's like not covered. So we have to make sure that the tarp doesn't get sucked into here.
I really wanted that water
Or
to fall on you.
I know you did. Okay, we have it jerry rigged a little bit. As you guys can see the wiring. We're gonna fix all this stuff up for the next video. You guys are gonna see it all done. But now we need to talk real quick just about the legal stuff. Now the issue that we have is, so I made this booth look a million times better than what it was. And me thinking that everything was good to go, I called the lady up telling her, you know, how I'm making her husband's booth great again and I'm spending all this money and doing all these things. And she has seller's remorse. And now, between her and her kids, they're trying to change and say, hey, listen, we had a different deal. Now, luckily, I documented everything. I got on text messages of the son agreeing to $1,200, and I even got the cops on video where it says, no, whatever money I gave him, I lost, and then I renegotiated with her and gave her money and had to deal with that. But now they're trying some way, somehow, to threaten me and say that they shouldn't have sold it for that price and whatever. I don't know. They have seller's remorse. I don't know. Legally, I don't think they have a foot to stand on, but I'm just trying to be safe. And regardless, whether I have to spend money on legal fees to make sure that I could fight and keep the booth, and modify the booth and make it better, it's going to cost us a lot of money. And if I end up if I have to give back the booth, which I don't think I do because I spent I already bought the booth straight out from the actual owner. We handshook it, got everything documented
On camera.
on camera with the cops there. Everything was all set to go.
Money was exchanged.
Yeah, and everything
to
was
the
good to go.
owner.
So yeah, I'm thinking that they realized now, after all the work that someone was gonna need to put in, which is what I did. Now they're trying to say, oh no, well, you know, that booth was worth more money and you owe us a few grand, and it's kind of a big task. Now, however this plays out, whether we got to deal with legal counsel and pay them and then keep the booth, we're still gonna have to fix the booth, and it's gonna cost us a few grand to upgrade the lights to make sure that that's up to spec, to get extra filters. And if any of you guys know an electrician that can work on these air makeup units, please let me know. If you guys have anyone that has worked on them, or if you have one, I don't know. Just, we need some assistance. So yeah, go to DIYing.com, grab yourself some merch, follow us on Instagram to keep up to date with everything that's going on. Again, I thank you guys for everything, and let me know in the comment section if this is complete BS, and I will keep you guys in the loop. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Sorry it took me so long. I promise you guys we'll get an update this week. We'll be out in the all-wheel drive, and we got big plans. And now we can have a booth to spray the Bronco in.
Yes.
Yes.
All the cars.
All the cars, but
Well,
mainly the Broncos.
My all drive too.
And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!